How do you feel about what appears to be the results so far? What's your reaction to what's happened?
I think that's a very vague question. I think I'd rather answer the first
What
question.
did you discuss about this?
We just came from the room of the chairman, Chairman Santiago, and we brought to his attention the problem here in Metro Manila. We asked him why the canvassing has stopped in at least 4 areas here, principally Quezon City, Makati, Pasay, and Muntinlupa area. And we told him that the ones who ordered the stopping of the counting or the canvassing of the votes were principally the mayors.
What is abnormal about
according to Commissioner Santiago or Chairman Santiago, the mayors have no authority at all to stop the canvassing. That is a matter that appertains to the COMELEC. So he is going to immediately investigate the matter. He's going to ask why the balloting or the canvassing has stopped, because that is against the law, and he is going to act immediately on the matter. He said right now he's going to call all the COMELEC officials in charge in those areas and tell them to explain why the canvassing has stopped, and he will give the explanation, or the reason is not satisfactory. He will tell them to proceed with the counting immediately, because this is very important. There may be some candidates who may be willing to concede already if the canvassing proceeds.
And almost you need a sweep in Manila. What is your comment?
Well, that means that the people in the city, in Metro Manila, are definitely for a change of administration, for a change of government, for a termination of martial rule and the restoration of freedom and democracy in this country. That's the basic thing. We fought on that issue. And of course, the second point is the question of performance, which the administration asserted. Well, we fought them on that squarely, and we challenged their performance, and the people are convinced that this administration has performed very poorly and does not deserve a fresh mandate.
Is there any way that the voice of the people can be ignored at this point?
I warn them against that. It is possible that the voice of the people may still be frustrated at this point, and actually, I am warning the powers that be.
What is your basis?
Because it is within their power to frustrate the will of the people. We are telling them not to frustrate the will of the people, to respect the will of the people, because otherwise, national reconciliation will never be possible in this country, and the radicalization which has already started in this country may become total if the will of the people is frustrated.
Question?
How many seats have you won?
We are still counting because the returns have been suspended, so we can't really give you a definite number. But the way it's going right now, according to our man in the headquarters, we have about 73 right now.
Will you be going for a coalition government with other parties?
No, we don't want to talk about that yet, because we don't know what's going to happen if they cheat, if they tamper with the ballots, if they change the election returns. That's like a slap.
Will you join forces now with the boycott?
Let's say the door is open for talks.
Today, I mean, in terms of the 1987 presidential election, how were the results today? What is the significance of the results?
We didn't even look at it that way. We're looking at it from the standpoint of the assassination of Ninoy Aquino, until now unresolved. In the House, we don't know. If we get a majority, we might go for the speakership. If we do not get the majorities, then they will have a caucus as to their course of action and their agenda.
Senator Calao, have been done, please.
Yes, definitely the least would be a 5-1 and the maximum would be a 6-0. This is fully established by 1/3 of the count already, and I have personally visited all the precincts. Definitely that is a trend. Any change on that would be a suspect. So we believe that that is the people's voice. We have to respect it.
Is it possible you still might win a majority?
The latest count was 55% all over the Philippines in favor of the opposition and 45% for the KBL. And this trend may even go higher. So we believe that the 1/3 of the votes have been counted. By the time 1/2 is counted, that will already establish the situation.
It's still possible.
Are you happy about the speed?
Even assuming that they get majority. No, no, we expect this to
straighten.
Why will we
Straighten your collar.
this?
Other one. Yeah.
Hindi na naman tayo matatapos yan eh. Binibiro mo yung ginagawa namin sa police. Mabuhay!
We shall guard your vote.
Si Atty. Lopez. Dito ninyo bibigay. Atty. Lopez. Si Atty. Digi. Lundok.
District 1 first.